It took 61 days to get a title and plate for motor vehicle, and this is part of the story why. Now today I was really hoping to get a ride. As you can imagine, this time of year, weather's very unpredictable. The only problem we're going to have here, it's raining out there now. It's supposed to stop in an hour or so. Not sure we're going to get a ride today. I don't know what the hell we're going to do today. That's the problem this time of year. But what's happened in the past, a lot of days, it's rained for an hour and the sun came out and it was beautiful the rest of the day. I don't know. That's this time of year. The leaves are beautiful, the rides are beautiful, but it is unpredictable. So we're going to wait this one out just a little bit. And if it continues raining all day, we'll find some projects to do in the shop. But as of right now, I'm still hoping to get a ride. Every time I wake up in the morning, every time I have that cup of coffee, the thing goes through my mind that very soon the riding weather is going to come to a very abrupt end, and I want to get every ride I can in the meantime. But as always, this time of year, we always have shop projects to work on. There's just never a time in my lifetime with this motorcycle collection that I've ever come out to the garage in the morning and said, well, there's nothing to do today. It just never happens. So what happened is before I even finished my coffee, it started raining. I waited about an hour, never got any better. But I have something else I'd like to share, and I think this is good information. So the last time I was at a meetup, somebody asked me, oh, how did you polish that exhaust system? How'd you polish the wheels? And I said, well, it's on my channel. Now, I tried to explain to him that on my computer, it's very easy to look up my channel and do a search on a channel. And he didn't know how to do that, so I want to show that. Now, I can only show on my computer, and this is not real accurate, and because I know cell phones and iPads, they all do this a little different, but this is my channel. Now, there's always a search window, and if you're on my channel, not on YouTube, if you're on my channel, there's 1,950 videos now. You can search. Now, in this case, I'm going to put in the search bar, polishing, and see what comes up. Now, man, this is just, I'm only going to do this for a minute or so, because I want to share this information. So by typing in the word polishing on my channel, and this goes back 7 years through 1,950 videos, you can see the first one that comes up, and I look over at it, and I've got 84,600 hits. So I don't know if YouTube puts these in the most popular order or what, but if I scroll up and down, it takes every video that has the word polishing in the title. Now that's really, really handy. Now I apologize for the bad video here, but I just want to share information. If I do a search on my channel of RD400, you can see there's 60 individual videos out there for people that, of course, they love the two-strokes. So I wanted to share that because it's not the same on some cell phones, and it's not the same on Karen's iPad. So by searching out a keyword, now in this case I just wanted to finish this up showing, I typed in Kenny Roberts replica, and I've got a video that's got a 10,700 hits, so somebody must have watched that. But being able to search through a single channel, I think that's good information. And I know on phones you do it differently. This is only showing how you do it on a computer. So I hope that's good information. Another little rainy day tip while I'm sitting here. This is actually neat's foot oil, but it's a thing I got off of Amazon. At least once a year I do my gloves more than anything else, and all the leathers. A nice coating of this, wipe it down with a microfiber. Now, because it's a rainy day today, and hopefully tomorrow will be nicer, but I'm going to clean everything up with this, and that'll, if nothing else, waterproof it a little bit too for the upcoming winter months. This is good stuff, and you can get it right off Amazon. And an unpredictable day gets even more unpredictable. I just got a call from Matt at Flemington Cycle where I bought the bike. My title and plate are in. So I think I'm going to try to arrange next day or so to run down here and get them. Well, but unfortunately that rain just will not let up. It's just a crazy day. I wanted to run down this afternoon, but it looks like it's going to have to wait till tomorrow. So this morning we got up early. Karen had a list of honeydew stuff to do. And it's freezing cold out there, but that doesn't matter. We're going to go down to Flemington. where we bought the MT-09 and get the real plate, even though I know that Turbo Serve Steve confirmed that they had extended the 30-day period. Well, this is 60 days. But I still would rather have a legal plate, and I'd love to have a title. We're going to get that today. So anytime we have a big rainstorm go through, we always have some work to do on a pond and some extra things to do in the morning, but we're going to head out. And actually, I enjoy the trip down to Flemington. It's a nice ride, and I always like to see Matt down there. He's a fun guy. So how different is this than yesterday when it was really raining? Oh my God. We'll do our harvest first. And we have some errands to do, but the big one is we want to stop at Flemington Circle Cycle, where we bought the MT-09, and that should be a fun day. And because of all the rain, I will not have to add water to the pond for, I don't know, a couple of weeks anyway. Many ready today, huh? Yeah, there's a few. Most of them are green. We're going to try to come up with some recipes for fried green tomatoes.
And green tomato salsa.
And green tomato salsa, Karen's favorite. Only a few things left to do before we head out to Flemington. I'm not sure how many more mornings we're going to be able to pick tomatoes. It's starting to get cold in the morning. But nothing one more cup of coffee won't cure, and we'll be out on the open road. So tell me, boys, are we hungry this morning? Are we hungry? Hungry? After all that rain? I'll be really happy too to get rid of that plastic license plate. In fact, I'm going to take that off before we even head out. So there's a great memory. I'll hang that in my shop on the Hall of Shame. Great memory of a great birthday present from the beautiful bride, Karen. Now, in using this Graves fender eliminator, this whole piece comes off. So it just makes this a little tricky. But I do like to save little memories of just the story of my life anyway. And this of course is one of them. Like it or not, it's one of them. Guess you don't have much of a choice. At some point in time, this is a great memory for me. The day we got the motorcycle, and again, thank you, Karen. And later this afternoon, we will have a totally official legal license plate. So it looks like a pretty uneventful ride down here, but there are a lot of things to see in the Flemington area. Stop one on our great Flemington adventure to get a title for our MT-09. We have to stop and get a couple pounds of fudge. Hey, who would want to come all this way and go home empty-handed? So we arrive at Flemington Circle Cycle. Looks like they got a lot of these four-wheel drive things. What do you even call these things? Off-road things. Oh, I know, that's what Luciano wants for his birthday right there. Hey, it's what I want for my birthday. Christmas! Christmas is coming! Karen! There's Matt. 25.5. 25.5. Karen says, no problem, I'll write you a check. I'll write you 2 checks. One for Luciano, one for Wendy. We can drag race. Supercharged! Wow, they had some beautiful bikes down in Flemington. I really enjoyed the trip. Karen and I had a great adventure coming home, and we'll put a minute of that on a video too. And more ninjas everywhere. Oh, this was a really good day. I'm not sure it gets any better than this. More MT-09s, 07. So as you can imagine, the checkbook came out and Karen wrote a check, 25.5. No, not really, but thanks anyway, hun. So am I going to get that supercharged Kawasaki for Christmas? I don't hear the word yes. So after 2 months, I finally have a title and a plate. And we wouldn't dare trust the post office to deliver this. That's why I made the trip down here. Not after Chris taking 30 days to send me a muffler through the post office. All right, so we're going back out on the road, have some more adventures, find some more stuff to check out. Right up here, we're going to pass it. I can't get a picture of it. Is Northlands, a place called Northlands, and they're having a car show there. But we don't want to stop. We got bigger fish to fry today, bigger titles and plates to get at. Our next stop is Pumpkin City over here. nice flowers here, still blooming. We're hungry, so time to get something for lunch. I think we should have cookies for lunch today. How about cookies for lunch? So Karen decided we're going to have vegetables, fresh vegetables for lunch. And I was looking at those cookies. I'm so disappointed. So this is why I'm really in such great shape after all these years. This is what I'm going to be eating. In the end, we bought a lot of vegetables, but the cookie won out for lunch. In the end, good always triumphs over evil. I had to get a picture of this in real life. How often do you have a cookie for lunch? Come on, baby. That's really funny. Oh, it's so good to be home on a beautiful fall day. All we got to do is put that license plate on. And whoop, we are legal at last. So this is pretty funny, and I know anybody that has a bike collection knows about this. I'm so happy to have all my ducks. This is called all your ducks in a row. I get every registration, every insurance. Now I know somebody, well, I know other people, they don't have these things all legally taken care of. They have one Motor Guzzi plate for the whole collection of bikes, but believe it or not, Grandpa Windy has everything. All the ducks are in a row. They're all insured. I got to put the clear covering on that. And I am so legal. Oh my God, I'm so legal. I can't believe it. And this is funny, every year these license plates get thinner and thinner. Pretty soon they're going to be so thin they have one side. And that's why I had one crack already. I had to put Gorilla Tape on the back, and I always try to get 4 bolts in them if I can. That's why that carbon fiber thing I made is really actually a useful thing when I do get a chance to get out to the garage and take care of this. But you can always imagine Karen has some more errands for me to do. And I have my grandson coming over sometime this afternoon. You're never sure when. He just appears like magic. Karen just noticed that on my license plate, it's a very good license plate. It's of course Valentino's number, 46. I wonder if that's an omen of things to come. Or maybe it's nerd. these custom license plates. Ay. So you might not have seen this in your grocery store, but we have a robot in our grocery store. He follows you around to make sure you're not, I don't know what you're doing, buying healthy food. He doesn't seem to like me though. Oh, yep. My name is Luciano the Robot. I think that's pretty cool. Hello, Luciano. How are you doing? Oh, he's got a nice face too. See, this is a day in the life of Windy and Karen. How can you make this up? And you might notice since becoming a semi-vegan, all we ever buy is vegetables. And so for the second time today, it's good to be home. My God, what a day this has been. So after a whole day of running around here, and I wanted to make people know that muffler that's on the FZR, Chris had sent me. The post office, U.S. Post Office, took 31 days to deliver it, and it was all over the world before it got here. We were tracking it, and I didn't want that to happen with my plate. Now, I'm just overly cautious, but I have, since having a mail order business for 25 years, I totally lost confidence in the post office. Not one day ever goes by that I don't think somebody's got my mail, and about once a week our neighbors come over to our house and say, hey, they left this at your house and we got the neighbor across the street's mail. I don't know what that's all about with the post office, but maybe it's just me, but and I'm lucky all the time, but we have a lot of bad experiences with the post office, and I didn't want this plate to be one of them. It has a small motorcycle collection like I do, and of course the people like Jay Leno, this doesn't apply to, but there's every day you wake up in the morning, there's something to do. There's an oil change, a tire, a plate, a chain wearing out. There's always something. And of course, the more you ride them, the more intense that gets. And we try to ride a lot. We try to ride every day, of course. Today was an exception, and I wanted to share what a no-riding day might be if you were hanging out here in the garage in the shop. This is what a day in the life of Windy is like. But we got a lot of cool projects coming up in the very near future. Winter is starting to close in here in the next month or so. And we have, I just got a priority list downstairs of things I want to do. Now the next item on our priority list is going to be the quick shifter install. and that's supposed to be here in the next couple days. Really looking forward to trying that. I want Luciano to try it too. He's never had one with a quick shift, so it should be a lot of fun for all of us. Speaking of projects I'm happy about, the way these played out and the way everybody that's looked at that said, yeah, pretty much agreed with me. It was an improvement. And I'm not sure about the windshield yet. When it gets really cold, maybe I'll just ride one of the bikes with a windshield. And we have 4 or 5 of them, so I don't have to really worry. But I really like the way that was a very small item, and I think it made a very big improvement. The 2 carbon fiber plates, and we've got both of them with license plates on them now. And that really worked out great. Now, among the future projects we have, and it's not high on the list because I've got a lot of other stuff to do, is I do have the brand new Mikuni carbs for the RD, and I'm going to probably take a dedicated day and do that. A couple other little things I want to do to the RD over the winter, get it ready for the next riding season. We'll have an interesting day putting a fuel pump in the FZR, and when I put the fuel pump in, while I have it all apart, because I've got to pretty much pull it apart to do that, I'll get a fresh set of plugs in there. It's been almost 11,000 miles since I put plugs in this bike. I know that'll freshen it up for the future. And since we evil twinned out the R1, I've been getting plenty of riding on that. I really have enjoyed it. But then every one of these bikes, because they're all basically 10 years apart, and if I live long enough, 10 years from now, I'll probably get something different. Maybe 10 years from now, all the bikes will be electric, or it'll be robots like that robot in ShopRite today, in Stop and Shop. Hard to believe. I don't know where the sport of motorcycling is going, but I know I've had a pretty good taste of it over the last 60 years. I've had a lot of fun with motorcycles, and a lot of different motorcycles, riding under different conditions, even dirt bikes. Can't escape. You can't escape at all. I'm gonna get you. Faster than you. I'm faster than your bicycle. I'm coming to get you. Tomato soup, tomato soup, tomato soup. We're gonna get you. Ah, you better be faster than that, baby. You're in big trouble now. Get away from me no matter what you do. Come back here with my money. I got him now. You're in big trouble. Oh no. Ah! You're in big trouble. Oh, you're going to crash. Ah, my feet. Ah, oh my God, he's killing me. Ah, you don't kill Grandpa Windy that way. Where you hide? You could even hide in the tomato plants. I find you. Oh, you're scaring a fish. Oh my God. Don't fall in a pond. Ah! Oh no! He's coming to get me! Ah! See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. So in the last couple of days, we've done 2 eclectic days I didn't plan on. I planned on doing totally different things, and it poured rain. Then I had a beautiful day, but Karen had plans, and my plate came in. And that plate to me is a critical thing, because I know when things get lost in the mail, good luck finding them. Good luck, Charlie, when they go to Ireland or Uzbekistan or something, and you're trying to find it. And then motor vehicle is not the most easy place to get reproduction parts from, especially right now. So I'm very happy. Time well spent. I don't want to end the video without saying thank you to the healthcare workers. I actually passed a place today down by Flemington where a guy had a 4x8 sheet of plywood out in front of his house. I was tempted to stop and see it. But thank you, healthcare workers. Boy, and everybody should thank the healthcare workers. I do personally, and from my family. And thank you for keeping us healthy. We have a lot of projects coming up. This channel, we're going to try to document and show all of the things we do with motorcycles. We go for these rides on these loops. We go for rides with the meetups. We try to hang out with Luciano and go to his shop once in a while, and Turbo Steve, the various people. Then Turbo Steve has a real nice video too he's sharing with people now. He went to an airport with antique planes. Beautiful, Steve. Thumbs up. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I enjoy, believe me, I enjoy editing them. I get a kick out of that. And it's a good hobby for somebody my age. Maybe something you'd be interested in someday. And of course, thank you so much for watching. So we do try to post up a new video almost every day. This was one of the exceptions where we went 2 days without posting a video, but we're limited by grandchildren visits and supercharged Kawasaki checks. And of course, we have to take care of our household and our family. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. And this is just a typical day in my life. I don't know, maybe it's a typical day in your life too if you have a small bike collection. The thing that I always remember is every bike has to be very different. I try to make every ride a little different. And in my life, I try to make every day a little different. I just have I just hate Groundhog Days. I hate getting up and having that feeling like I've already lived this day and I'm going to live it again like Bill Murray or whatever. But I don't seem to have that happen much anymore. It used to happen a lot. Doesn't happen much anymore. So, once again, I hope you enjoy going on these rides, sharing our projects, maybe contributing some information, shooting some video pictures to share. And most of all, thank you so much for watching.